Miss Transformers 96 here, another review, this time with Transformers Dark of the Moon Roadbuster. He's an Autobot, and he is one of the three Wreckers, and he comes with a mech tech weapon. So here you go. So this is my my second Dark of the Moon review. All together. This is my first one with the package. My other Dark of the Moon review was Skids that I did a couple months ago because I got it really early. But anyway, these guys were released yesterday. The day I'm filming this is here, and the day I'm posting this is there, just so you know the time difference. So they were released yesterday, the 16th, and now I just learned how to transform Roadbuster pretty well, so I'm gonna do his review. First off, if you are looking at something and you have Roadbuster maybe in front of you and you think it's kind of strange because it looks different on yours, you're kind of right. The mech tech weapon is not this color. It's green and the saw is silver, but I decided to paint this thing silver. So see, it's this type of green. So I have a completely silver mech tech weapon with a little bit of green there, a couple greens throughout it, but pretty much just silver. So I repainted mine. I use a Sharpie paint marker thing. So so it's like a Sharpie, just instead of ink, it comes out with paint. And I got the idea from FX Franz, who is also a reviewer. He is my favorite reviewer. He repainted Bumblebee's mech tech weapon with the same type of thing. So when I was out in the store tonight, I was picking up something else, but I happened to notice the Sharpie paint thing, kind of. I decided to pick it up to do this, and I have repainted, not totally as much as this, but at least every other deluxe class figure that I own has a different type of paint. It has some silver highlights or the whole thing silver. So yeah, so I have made adjustments to customize them. So there you go. So anyway, let's get this out of here. Just if you would like to know, the Wreckers are Roadbuster, Top Spin, and Leadfoot. So so those are the Wreckers names. Leadfoot's the red one, and Top Spin's the blue one. I have Top Spin, so I will do a review of him as soon as I learn how to fully transform him, but you'll see him at the end of this review. And the other Wrecker we don't have yet, or we haven't seen any pictures for the toy at all. So yes. So anyway, here is the race car. Very cool. You have mech tech ports on the top here and two on the side. Although the two on the side don't seem to be able to push in. I can't push it in. I think the arm's blocking it. So these are off limits in car mode. So he's really just got one mech tech port on the top. So yeah, but it really doesn't matter because not a lot of people are going to display him in this mode. This is a very cool mode though. It's a race car. You got the race car windows there. It's done just very well. You have the car symbol there. Amp energy drink. I've had that, very good. And also the National Guard there. So his two sponsors are Amp and the National Guard. So I think that's cool that they actually have real things that they're kind of advertising on this toy, which is kind of neat. I like it, at least. It's done in a dark gray, white with some red writing 88 all over him. He rolls very well. He isn't hindered at the bottom at all. It's done very well. It's compact. It's nice, and not a lot of kibble. So really done very well. So let's transform this guy. Fairly simple. There is a way that you can like move up this thing and flip out these rocket launchers. I'm not 100% sure how to do it, and I have no interest to do it. So if you want to know how to do that, go to like Pengu, his site. I'm sure you know him if you're a Transformers reviewing fan. So if you know him, you should know him. So anyway, but before we transform, here is a size comparison with the Voyager Megatron. As you can see, he's in a much bigger scale to Megatron. Although he's smaller, Megatron should be even bigger. So yeah, but he's a decent sized car. So anyway, let's get transforming. First, just pop up the back here, just like that, and then just go over here, break the arms, move them back, split them up, and then everything should be coming a little bit loose. Then just move his legs, just move it down here, just like that, and then just pop these in by like pushing the front lights in, and it should pop. There you go. And it should go like this. So very nice, so very simple. And then right here, all you're going to want to do is just rotate this if you can. There you go. Just rotate it. Now the head is in front. And let's move up the camera. First, let's do the legs. Very simple. Just flip this up, and it was tabbed in together like this. So you have to break that up, but then rotate it front, and then you have the legs. The legs are very simple transformation, so that's kind of neat. And then all you're gonna want to do is just bring back the body. And just snap it in the back there. It doesn't really snap in. It does go in. There is a peg, but it's a light peg, so you're not going to be able to hear it or pretty much anything. And now for this, just flip the, I guess that's a fender in, and then I might be wrong. I don't know many things about cars. Then just flip that up, and you have that completed. And then all you have to do is the arms. This thing, just move it up like this. And there's a little peg there. Just peg it into one of the slots in the tire. Doesn't matter which one. Just kind of roll it until it sticks in. So there you go, very nice. And also, if you see any like silver paint on my fingers or any gray paint, it's because I just got finished painting these things. So the MechTech weapons. So sorry about that. Do the same on this side. Just roll it around until it pegs in. There you go. And then these green things are right here. Just want to flip it up and just get it to touch the tire. And there you have Roadbuster in his alt mode, a fairly simple transformation. Compared to the last movie, it definitely is. So, once you get him to stand, he will look fairly cool. There you go. And there you have Roadbuster in his alt mode, all standing up and everything. So there you go. So that is transformation. What I like to do as well, though, is flip up these little things. I like to do the same thing as paint glue. I think it looks nice. You can, like, break these off and have them, like, hanging out here and everything. But I think this looks the best. So very nice. So, MechTech ports. He has one on the back here, which is the same on the top of his car. And then the ones on the sides that were blocked by his arms are open now. So you can peg it on either side. I like to peg it on this side. And when you peg it in, let me just show you. When you peg it in, you have a little green slot that moves down, which is this slot. Not quite sure why it does that, but it just does. So that's kind of interesting. This is the first time that I'm seeing him in robot mode with his newly painted MechTech weapon. I think it looks cool. I like the silver a lot. Looks very nice. Yeah, so he is a bit hard to stand. Once you get him in a good standing position, though, he should be fine. You just gotta work with these feet and the whole backpack and everything, and then he should be good. So there you go. So not a bad figure at all. Very nice and done pretty well. I'm liking the design. At first I thought I'd like the blue Wrecker even more than this one, like a lot more. But I'm happy. I like them both a lot. And the Wreckers were something that I was excited for, but not like deeply excited for. And it's turning out that I'm really excited for these guys. Just by getting the green and blue one, I am super excited for the red one to put the team together. Some people have been worrying that these guys are going to turn into the new Skids, now that they're Skids and Mudflap, now that they're not in the third movie, because you see this guy's got like a hat, some sunglasses, and it looks like a mullet. And I think, this is just my opinion, I think that they're going to make them look like the stereotypical NASCAR fans. I think their bodies and faces are going to represent that, but I don't think that they're going to seriously act that way. I know Topspin's bio talks about them being really tough and really just killing any Decepticon that they see, you know. So I don't think that they're going to be like stupid haha funny in the next movie. Plus Michael Bay said that he was going to make it a lot more serious and dark rather than comedy. So I don't think that they're going to be I don't think that they're going to act that way. I think that they're just going to kind of look it. So hopefully I'm right, but who knows, we shall see. And hopefully it's good. So he looks very cool. You can still see the A and P from Amp, and then the middle of Amp is right there. So a cool head sculpt with some silver. I like that. I like the missiles in the back. They're very nice. I love his MechTech weapon. I didn't even show what his MechTech weapon does, did I? I'm not sure, but it's all silver. When you move this back, it turns from a gun into this chainsaw with some holes in it. Other than the holes, the chainsaw is great. I really wish that you could lock it in place, but since it is deluxe, obviously obviously you can't, so it just has to spring back. But it is a very nice mech tech weapon. I really like it. And then comparing him to Topspin. Sorry if you heard that. I was just squished like a box behind me. But anyway, here is the Blue Wrecker. So yes, the Blue Wrecker is taller than him, but I definitely like them both, and they're different. They're different looking. They're not all like the same looking. So very cool. Cannot wait to get what is it? Bulkfoot. Sorry, I have to look at Topspin's back because it says the names of the wreckers. Leadfoot. I can't wait to get Leadfoot, the red wrecker, to have the whole set. But they're looking very nice all together, and I'm really liking these wreckers. So there you go. So that is my video. Oh, I highly recommend that you pick this guy up. These guys are a bit smaller than the last movie, but not by much at all. Really, I don't think that they're that much smaller. I just have this one handy. Here's sidearm side swipe. So he's a little bit shorter than him, but not much. So these guys are a bit smaller than the average Revenge of the Fallen things, but they are $2 cheaper than the Revenge of the Fallen toy line was. So because of that, 100% go and pick this guy up, because I think the wreckers are going to be popular, and I love them. So I highly recommend that you pick it up. They're $11. Revenge of the Fallen was $13. So we do get a little discount on the Deluxe and Voyagers, which is nice. So there you go. I highly recommend that you pick this guy up. Very cool toy. And I have plenty of other Dark of the Moon toys to review. Next up should be Megatron, I think, because I've got him in this car mode. I'm ready to do the review, so expect that. So there you go. That's my Transformers Dark of the Moon Roadbuster Autobot Wrecker toy review. Thanks for watching.